YouTube, welcome to another video, and today I have an NES and a friend over here. Say
Hello.
Hi. Yes.
My name's Sam. Make sure to go and subscribe to Crash the Cat to see my view of this, okay?
Okay, I'll put that in the description after he uploads it, but I have an NES, which I will be replacing the pin header in to show you guys how easy it is if you actually collect old electronics like me. So first, I have a video game that I've recently opened and cleaned because I have a screwdriver to open these now. And I'm going to turn on my TV and see the rate at which this works to see if we get the flashing red light with the old pins in it. So TV on. And I'm not going to show it on the TV, but this game has sound right when it boots up, or just about right when it boots up, and you'll be able to see if the light goes red. So
yeah, and look at all these old electronics and stuff.
He's just showing the closet to his viewers on his side of YouTube.
Angelo is one of my great friends. Make sure to go subscribe to the tech guy. That's YouTube channel, right?
The technology guy.
The technology guy.
Okay, so it's in there. And first try. We get the red light. Open, out, in, down, and I did recently clean this just about an hour ago, sir. Okay, well, we have it working halfway.
Looks pretty good.
Let's see what just pushing up and down does. Okay, so that, you know, it's not scientific, but about 1/3 of the time it seems to be working. And my video connector is really sloppy, so it probably doesn't look very good. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is take out your cartridge and get a long screwdriver. It doesn't have to be long, but I have a long screwdriver here. First thing. Okay. So you're going to turn it around. Make sure that it's unplugged from everything. So now I can move it anywhere. And you're going to want to take out 6 screws here, here, right here, 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 and there. And once you take out those screws, which I've already done, the top will just come off like that. Okay, so
you guys watch his video and my video.
Okay, so you're gonna need to remove a screw there, 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 and there, and your first RF shield should just pop out like that. And I just set that by the main case. So now we have this. So now you have to take out a screw there, there. Now, one thing is, you see the silver screws? That's different than the other screws, but the other screws are all the same. Except these 2 silver screws that are on either side, which are a bit longer, the other screws are all the same. So I forgot to take these out, so I'll edit this out. But you need to take out screws there, 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 and 2 on the side of the RF and composite box. I'll unscrew these and we'll be back. So I've taken out those screws and this plastic bit with a bit of wiggling. You're just gonna push it forward and pull up, and the cartridge holding mechanism will come out. So just take this and set this up. I set this with my RF shield. Okay, so now all your screws are out. So the motherboard should just lift off, but we're not done because we have to remove this and this plug right here. So you're going to take this RF shield and you're going to lift it up. I have a flathead screwdriver right here, which helps a lot. You're gonna find some place to get leverage, and you're gonna pull it out. And then we're gonna pull out this other one. Now, you don't have to pull out the other one, there's another green one right there, but you don't have to pull that one out. That one can stay. But I'm just gonna set that there, and now if you do pull that one out, you gotta remember that the shorter one goes there. But now we have access to the pin header and no soldering. Nintendo was nice enough. And boom. There's our old pin header. And here's the new one. They are virtually the same. Except that this one is new and this one should increase the performance. So I'm going to take this one, which is the old one. I hope I've been keeping track. I should have, like, heated one up with my mouth or something. I will clip that one on right there. It's going to be a bit stiff. Now, what I'm going to do to make sure I put it in upside down. Okay. Remember, it should be facing opposite of this weird thing right here. Now, to test if I've put it in correctly, I'm going to see if it's a bit stiff. And yes, that is stiff. For the other one, it just goes in and out. Like really big gloves on a small toddler's hands. So that's how you know that that's good. Now we need to put the RF shield back on. So remember, we got to get those two things back in. But first, there are little bumps there. You have to push that down. Now just grab your plugs and put them in. Make sure that they're all the way in tight. Don't want them slipping out if you move or anything. So now it's like that. And we're going to put that right there, like that. And
Lucky I respect your PG controls.
And we got that. So I'm going to take the cartridge, this thing, and just gotta kind of maneuver it around. And I have to lift up the motherboard a bit. You might just be able to slide it right on in, but it's gonna be real tight. So you just gotta give it a bit of try. And there we go, it's in.
He is really trying.
Try not to bend the RF shield out. Yeah, you might have to put it back on like I did. And yeah, I'm having issues with this RF shield. But it should just drop in the motherboard, not the thing. So I'm gonna screw this in so we get good connections, and I will be back. Oh yeah, and remember, the silver screws go on the inside.
Bleep.
They gotta go on the inside, and the not silver screws go on the outside. And I've gotten the screws in, so now. Oh no, did I misalign something? Okay, so now I've got this in. This has become a bit misaligned, so it doesn't fit in there just right anymore. But with a bit of wiggling, I'll be able to get it in. Cartridges. So I want to see if I can get the cartridge in the first time and get it to work. So I'm gonna plug in the
Did you say
power.
to work?
Yes, to work.
Okay, everyone else heard what I heard.
That's gonna go there, and yes, we do have power.
I have the power.
Yeah. So that's a good sign. So I'm gonna turn on the television. Gotta wait for the heater to start to heat it up. But I'm gonna push the cartridge in, and as the seller did say, it is quite stiff. But it still fits.
The Wall Street.
And oh wait, this isn't the game I tested it with. It needs to be controlled. This is the game I want to play. Okay.
Does the Wall Street Kid still work?
Yeah, that one works. Cartridge needs cleaning though, so I'm gonna push that in there. It's really hard. And on. Okay, so there's a bit of screen blurriness. So just give that a little wiggle, wiggle.
I'm about to come over there.
And look, works. So I am glad that I invested in this, and I'd recommend it, but you will need to change it every 3 to 4 years, depending on your usage. Now, if you don't use it very often, you may get it for 10 years. But if you're planning on using your NES very often, I wouldn't recommend buying a new one of these. I'd recommend buying another thing, no more blinking light or something, where the cartridge just inserts directly in like that, And there's no pushing down, so it lasts a lot longer. So I totally recommend that. And if you want to see that, you can go to Gaming Historian's channel. And don't tell him I sent you, because he doesn't know that I'm talking about this, and I don't want to get into any copyright disputes. I've already been in one with Nintendo. I don't know if I won or not. So this is how to replace that. Now, be careful when putting it back in so you don't misalign anything. But it works nice, and if you're just casually using it every once in a while, I would recommend doing this. You know, the only thing over this and the other one is the other one's $30 and this is about $8. Whoever you get it from. I got it on eBay, $10. It came with a screwdriver to open up the NES cartridges, and I would totally recommend this to anyone looking to buy an NES. So see you guys later.